G'day everyone. I know it's been a little while since I've done the Frankenstein update. Visual progress has been a little bit on the slow side, but as you can see we've completely rearranged the shed just to fit this wing back in so I can rig it and do the final little tweaks and stuff. So that means everything comes out of the shed. The fuselage goes hard up against one side of the shed, and then that gives me just enough room with the wingtip off to fit that. Bit of a pain. I'd like to put both wings on to rig it, but that's not going to happen. So yes, and I've had to put the little undercarriage back on to make it fit in the shed and be able to climb up and do all the adjustments. So the idea, we'll have 1 degree dihedral rather than flat. I prefer not to have flat because the wingtips look as though they're drooped down if you have the wings level, I reckon. I just don't like that look. So 1 degree up would be good. I wanted a little bit more, but then that messes with my flap arrangement down the back there. Also, we're looking for a 2 degree washout from root to tip. Figured that was a nice number. I'm not quite sure what the decalage is. The angle between the wing and the tail plane. It's a bit high, I think, from memory. And then obviously the angle of attack from the longeron there to there is pretty high as well, but we're stole. That's the whole point. Not built for speed. What else? So the idea, what I'm going to have to do to match this wing and make sure the other wing is right, because we'll have to turn the fuselage around in the shed and have it pointing up there, so then this wing that I've got prepared earlier can come down and we can do the same. So the idea is we'll take a reference measurement from the back of the shed, or from the back of the fuselage rather. So from that point there on both sides, so that side for the right wing and this side for the left. We go from there and we take a measurement to the wingtip out the back there. And if that number's the same on both wings, we're pretty close. There's the front wing mount, the tang there. I've had to take the rear one off just because, like, when I put it in here, it didn't quite line up with the hole nicely. So I've just taken that. I'm going to make a new one. Won't take me long. Put him in there and it should be all wonderful. Then this is your torque tube for the flap. I've just got it loosely sitting in here just for access in here. There'll be a mechanism here for the flap selector, and it'll go through a tube and out to the other wing that way. Hey. And other things. Still got to finish a bell crank, or a push rod for the aileron linkage out there, and a few other little things. Some panels, struts. So it'll pick up from that point there and go to the forward spar there and rear spar there, and that'll make that wonderful. So that's what we're up to. Yeah, getting there slowly, painfully slowly half the time, but they're still getting there. This is the landing gear jig I'm coming up with. Yes, it's commercial grade steel and box, not round, that I'm using for the undercarriage. Yes, it's not chrome moly. It'll be fine. Trust me, I think. I'm allowed to put these in here just for a little while. My wife is awesome.